Does anybody remember that story, Pilgrims Progress? I vaguely remember it, and I don't remember the end. Maybe you're not supposed to remember the end. But it's coming to my mind because I do distinctly remember this main character going down the path to reach the end of his goal, and along the way he encounters different locations that represent different worldly vices. And let me state again, I'm not a fully dedicated Christian. I actually should make a video about what I believe the bare minimum standard should be for being a good person. And something universal, you know what I mean? But aside from that, I remember in the story, he goes to these different places. Along the way, he encounters these different locations that are meant to distract him, right? And pull him away from his end goal. And I think the end of the story is he reaches the gates of heaven. And I think it's an interesting metaphor for this time we are in, because the world that we live in is more full of distractions than ever before that are constantly in our face all the time. Not to say distractions didn't exist before, but they are such to a huge scale. They are to such a massive scale and always constantly available that we forget. We forget what our real end outcome is, and that it involves the greater good, right? And so I think that the best thing to do is learn to figure out what's keeping you from your end goal, including in contributing to the good of your society and the world, and just tune out everything else that's just not helping you or demoralizing you or slowing you down. Because as important as it may sound, it's probably not as important as you think. Focus on the end goal.